Hey guys, Humble back again. Welcome to day 9 in the life of the Galaxy S23. Today is surprisingly one of my best battery life days. It was somewhat limited usage, but a pretty long day nonetheless. Started the day off by waking up at 8:12 a.m., which is a little bit later than usual. Then I went into my always on display setting and selected to only turn on when I get new notification, which I think is a solid compromise. I guess I don't need the clock showing all the time, but it is helpful to see whenever a new notification come in, and then the always on display will stick. That way I don't have to glance at it all the time, and help to save battery on the back end as well. For breakfast, every day I grab a scoop of these oatmeal, throw in some almond milk, toss it in the microwave, maybe add a fruit if I'm feeling ambitious. At 9:19 a.m. my phone is at 92%. Spent most of the morning just editing YouTube videos, and then I saw a notification pop up on my phone for my weekly report. This is pretty interesting to see, I guess. It tells you your daily average screen time. This is taking into consideration the whole day's worth and you charging your phone throughout the day as well. Looks like I average at least 6 hours of screen on time a day. So I guess in a perfect world, if these phones can give me 6 hours of screen on time, I think we'll be in a good shape there. Top apps this week: Google Maps, YouTube, and Township. Pretty accurate, I guess, when I'm driving around. That's when I have the app running the most. I always got YouTube playing in the background throughout the day. And Township is my current game of choice. It is the update on my little guy, currently the size of a large onion, 17 weeks, waiting to be born. At 1 in the afternoon, drove to go grab some lunch and food shopping. Also grabbed materials so that I can frost my bathroom windows. First stop, Ocean State job lot, using my wide angle camera for a brief 10 seconds clip. Chipotle had a buy one get one deal. Can't say no to that. So went here for lunch, sent a Snapchat to my friends. After that, went grocery shopping at Stop and Shop. 2:30, phone is at 50%. Currently walking around Stop and Shop. Just finished eating lunch. Fiance is doing her food shopping. I'm just strolling around the store, walking down every aisle to get my steps in. And in the comments, I did receive a request to try to simulate a usage of an average user. For example, Instagram Reels. I do have an Instagram account. I finally reinstalled it again just to use Reels for a little bit. I have TikTok on my phone as well too, but I rarely ever click on it. Taking pictures, I'm always doing that throughout my day. For example, my oatmeal, when I go to restaurants, I try to snap a picture here and there. Browser, I mostly use it to look at my fantasy basketball team. It is currently the All-Star break, so it hasn't been a lot of activity then. But this week, games should resume, and then I'll start browsing more often. And a lot of time when I'm browsing on the web, I just go to my Google News feed by swiping right on my home screen. And then I just do my web surfing there. Google usually does a good job of recommending me articles that I would typically read. So this is where I would get all my news. I do have YouTube playing at least 30 minutes a day, maybe not in a row, but when I'm washing my dishes, brushing my teeth, I always have something playing in the background, whether it's motivational music, just regular music, phone reviews, random videos to get me more productive. So I always do have a lot of those stuff going on in the background, even though I may not mention it in every video. Currently 4G is still on, dark mode is also on as well. 2:41 p.m. my phone is at 48%. Decide to hop on Reels for a few minutes and scrolling around aimlessly. And these are the things I have to deal with from my friends. Here's the haul from food shopping. And I do game for at least 15 to 30 minutes every day. I'm not doing those high-speed racing game or anything like that. This one's much more relaxing and slow paced for me. Just farming, playing puzzles, swiping here and there, a lot of calculation, resource management. Managed to capture my attention. Can easily play this for a long period of time, or if I'm on a run, I can just do a few swipe, click here and there, then continue on with my day. 3:37 p.m. phone is at 39%. Watching some more YouTube video throughout the day. And here's my next bathroom project. Previously just have this obnoxious looking trash bag covering the windows so that nobody can see me when I'm showering. Finally peeled it off. Here's what it looks like before my project. And then essentially the goal today is to put on a giant screen protector for the window. So here's the bottom half, and here it is when I'm done. It's not perfect. You will see some little gaps because everything's not cut perfectly. Now I don't have to worry about peeping Tom outside looking at me as I'm showering. So another productive day, doing some work in the bathroom. At 5:10, my phone is at 26%. And another feature I'm trying to incorporate more in my daily life is the Bixby Routines. I know Bixby as a virtual assistant is nowhere near as powerful as Google Assistant, just in terms of searching and overall intelligence. But I do really like this Bixby Routines. You can have it set up to activate certain action if there is a particular trigger. For example, I have a driving mode on, so whenever I go into my car, I have the option so that it recognizes my Bluetooth speaker, aka my Mazda. So once that is connected, every time I go in a car, it automatically turns on Do Not Disturb, volume onto max, and launch YouTube Music, and also open Google Maps. So all that happens the minute I go into my car and turn on my engine. Super convenient versus me having to set up my routine every time I get into the car, launch all these apps at once. This just happens all at the same time. So it's a pretty cool option. Just play around with it and see what other creative things you guys can do, and give me some suggestions as well for automation and everything like that. So I'm still playing around with it, but little things like this I find it to be pretty helpful. And I also have a bedtime routine. Whenever I plug it into charge at night after 10 p.m, all my notification and everything gets silent, because occasionally when I go to bed sometimes I forget to silent my phone, and then I get a really loud notification in the middle of the night and it wakes me up. Super annoying, but if you have Bixby Routines, you can have all that automated so you don't even need to think about it. Then in the evening at around 5 p.m, I went to my friend's house, grabbed some dinner, and just hung out there. I had Google navigation, driving about 20 minutes there to grab the food, and another 5 minutes to his house. That pretty much did not touch my phone the whole time when I was there. So phone was pretty much in my pocket for at least 4 hours. We left at like 9:30 or so. Got back home at 10 p.m, got ready for bed, brushed teeth, shower, and all that. And finally, at 11:24 p.m, my phone is at 5%. So there you have it, day 9. Almost 15 and a half hours of battery life. Great standby time. Screen on time is only 3.5 hours. But that's due to the fact that I wasn't really using my phone a lot. Only did 45 minutes of gaming. Always on display is still sucking up a good amount of battery. Then we got Chrome for web browsing, and then just a typical system UI that's using less than a minute of battery. But pretty impressed with the battery life on day 9. Like I said, 15 and a half hours. If you're the type of person that don't really use your phone a lot, you're hanging out with friends and family, there's really no need for you to be flicking on your phone the whole time, especially as people you haven't seen in a while. And if that's the case, the phone will last you pretty much a full day depending on when you wake up. Screen on time could be better, but at the same time, the phone lasted me the whole day, so I really can't complain there. It's not like I'm on my phone 6 or 7 hours in a row or anything like that. But so far so good with this phone. Thank you for all your comments. I'll keep addressing them as they come in and try to tweak my usage every day depending on requests. Thanks for watching, guys. Please check out day 8 if you haven't already. Remember to like and subscribe, and see you guys in the next video.